Okay. Looks like we're running. I can't really tell. There's quite a bit of delay. First time doing this. Long time watcher, first time streamer. I don't even know if I've got my... Maybe that helps. Does that help? Can you hear me better? I won't know till I go back and watch this stream if that was messed up or not. Make sure. Yeah, that's set. Okay. I think we're working. If you happen to pop in and I don't notice, I'm not ignoring you. I'm also not expecting any visitors. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. So I don't have a lot of followers. I believe I'm at 13 followers at the moment. And so I don't expect any of them to be dropping into the stream. And I don't necessarily anticipate new people popping in, but can always cross my fingers and be hopeful, right? So we're gonna start with some painting. Since I started the channel, I've been wanting to do some hobby stuff, but life has been fairly busy, and so I haven't really had a lot of chance to do any hobby stuff. But I was recently watching some other videos and I kind of got inspired to maybe do a little more hobbying. And so hopefully it goes well. And I really do hope it goes well. This is one. That's a 1, and that's a... Where's this one? That's a 10-aught. I'll probably want that one later. So I have a few paintbrushes here and some other tools. So I am not one of those people that can afford to have all my paints be the expensive GW paints. I consider those paints, as nice as they are, to be rather expensive. Plus, I inherited from my dad a rather large collection of these. I don't know if you can even read it. There we go. Is that backwards? I need to figure out if I can flip the camera over. I don't know how to do that yet. Like I say, this is just kind of a test stream, kind of see how it goes, what it looks like. And is this the right color? I wanted to do... I guess I could do that one. I'm gonna do... I think I want this dark blue, right? I think this is what I decided I wanted to do. So I could do the green. And do the... Oh. I kind of have done a little bit of... I think I'd rather that be the hard. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this color. If I don't like it, I have a whole nother set of wings that I can try out later. I was stirring all these with a different one last time. So I packed up all my hobby stuff. Oops. About the time lockdown ended here in the United States. And was very grateful to be going and working on a good sized project. And that one's finished, and another one is well underway that is much smaller, so hopefully does not take nearly so long. We need to move that. Let's see, I need to change how this is being done here. Need to find a way to kind of shield all that bright light from you. Kind of a reflective surface here. All things in good time, I guess is the saying. So I do not consider myself to be a fantastic painter. I do not even consider myself to be a very good painter. I do, however, find myself very relaxed and calm when I'm doing more painting and hobbying and have more hobbying in my life. So I enjoy it. Being a person that can get a little worked up, which I don't like, I rather enjoy a good painting session. It's kind of like a cup of tea. I don't know where I can hold this so you can get a good view. That doesn't work too bad. So this is what I'm going to be painting. I've got left and a right wing. I've primed it with white primer, and I put some ink on them yesterday. But that's really all I've done so far. It maybe wouldn't have hurt me to take a little more time to clean up. Did get a little bit of pooling. I'm hoping I'm not losing too much detail for it. Trying to put some water on it and maybe rehydrate it and see if that will help me get some of my detail back. If not, I will kind of just have to live with it and call it a life lesson. I think we're gonna live with it. I don't know how much detail I'm actually losing. I guess I could go dig out one of the other models. Let's go ahead and go to this one while that one dries and see how much detail there actually is there. But I'm not gonna. You can't see, but because I'm just out of view, I've got some what color was it? Ultra blue. That I have watered down a little bit. If I stop talking, it's because I'm kind of just talking to myself at the moment. So if you're watching this down the road, welcome. At the time of the beginning of this stream, there is nobody here but me. So I'm kind of just talking to myself. Which anyone who knows me will tell you is probably nothing new. What, not funny? I have watered this down just a bit much, but that's okay. I have recently, over the last few days, started watching some other people and their hobby streams and tutorial videos and hey ma look what I did videos, and have kind of felt inspired by it. Been so busy this summer, gratefully, that I haven't had time. Everything, like I said, everything's basically just been packed up for the last 6, 7, 8 months. Well, I'm really not doing a good job here. That's okay. This is the first layer of paint. It can be a little sloppy. We make it prettier with each new layer. Feel free to type in the comments even down the road. I will come back and read them and keep an eye on them. Let me know what you're working on, or what you wish you were working on, or what you're imagining, or whatnot. If you're just coming for some ideas, or if, I don't know, you just saw some random video and you clicked on it, that's okay too. I have no idea how long I will make this stream or how often I will do it. But I'm thinking that I will try to do it once a week. For the hobby stuff. And probably another once a week or so for maybe some video game stuff. I probably eventually will be doing the video game stuff on a different platform, or at the very least a different channel, perhaps both. But for now, I'm going to do the easy, lazy thing and just kind of throw it all in a box together. I know that that is not what the pros recommend, but I'm kind of trying to balance the whole one video a week thing and numerous ideas thing. And I figure I am better off consistently posting something once a week or more on one channel, even if it is not always related, then I am posting something less than once a week. Who knows where? So right now I'm just using this ultra blue to kind of paint the bones on the wing. It's not gonna be real visible for a minute till I get a few layers on there. I think I'm going to need to reposition that camera. It's just, I think it's just too far away from everything to really get a good view. I think I need to get it right down in the thick of things. And I'm not sure how easy that would be. Let's see. Let's take a look and see if we can get that camera down a little lower right now. Because I don't think this is working for you. I certainly can't see very much on the monitor. So let's see if we can make it a little better. Let's see here. I'm going to mute the microphone. Is that better? I think you can see things a little better now. I might be able to get a little bit closer down the way. Let's see. So I have to paint. Let's see if I can set this up so that you're in view and I'm in view at the same time. I don't know about anybody else, but I am glad that elections are over with and that the counts are pretty much all done. There's still North Carolina and Georgia still need to turn in their totals. Of course, we've got to wait till all the court things are done before we know how much of a battle there's going to be over who won. But I'm glad that it's done. I think we know who has won. And of course that may change, but I don't think it will. And regardless of who you may have voted for or who you may have wanted to win, or who I voted for or who I wanted to win, this video is about painting. Because I have had my fill of politics for the year. I think I paid more attention to what was going on in politics this election year than I have in my entire life as far as any other elections go. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, that's where it is. That's what it is. So I just got done watching a live stream by NASA Spaceflight where they were watching serial number 8 get pressurized with liquid oxygen and then depressurized. We were all kind of hoping for a static fire test or a pre-burner test of the Raptor engines, but we didn't get to have that today. There's another test window tomorrow and more later in the week. I think anyone who's following that is anxious for the 15-kilometer hop. Which could happen any day now. It would appear I have a hair stuck underneath the primer, and it's probably going to stay stuck there with primer and ink on top of it. I tried to get it out earlier, but it was not coming. So I'm hoping I can get enough paint on there that when I wash it again, it does not stand out. Here's to crossed fingers. I've gone and gotten my paint too wet. Or rather my brush. Is anyone reading anything interesting? Watching any good shows you enjoy? I'm rather enjoying the new season of Star Trek Discovery. I don't know about anybody else, but it seems to be pretty obvious that it was filmed largely in 2020. Camera shots have fewer people in view. People are standing just a little further apart. Sets are a little bit more open. More spaced out. Well, that reminds me, I've got to make a phone call that I should have done before I started the stream. And at this point, I might just, if I text the guy, he's going to call me back. And then I'll have a phone call on my stream. I don't think we want that, do we? So I think I'm going to have to deal with it tomorrow. And that's okay. I did not make note of the time when I started the stream. But it looks like it was almost 45 minutes ago. mixed up a rather large glob of paint, thinking I have so much area to cover. And I'm going to have to stir it again pretty soon here, because it's starting to dry up. I have not yet started watching Mandalorian, even though it has started its second season. I am not willing to pay Disney for more than 1 month for one show. Yes, there is other Disney content on there, but and I will watch it while I'm subscribed, but it is not enough to justify a subscription in and of itself. So I certainly don't want to pay for 2 months when there is less than a month's worth of content going to be available. And really the only thing on there I want to watch is Star Wars. There are some old Disney Sunday afternoon movies that they used to do, but they haven't added those to their content, or at least hadn't last year when I was watching Mandalorian. And I really can only think of one show that I really want to see again. I don't even know what it was called. But it was very science fiction. They had built this colony ship, and while it was on its way to the planet it was going to settle, some pirates came along and hijacked the colony ship, or made it up with it, or merged with it, or something. I don't really recall. I only got to see it the once. They kind of come across this pirate ship, or a group of pirate ships, and they all started merging together. And this was like at the end of the show that this happened. And so they all start merging together. And the people on the colony ship are like, well, where would our ship fit into that? Oh, it would fit right there. Okay. That's weird. So they end up doing their thing and whatnot, and then it was the end of the show. Like all good shows, they end right when they're starting to get good. It seems to me like anytime I decide I really like a show, that is a very good indicator that it is about to be cancelled. Which, of course, makes me sad. But then I find some other cool show to watch. I would ask how people's sports are doing, but I don't really care. And I wouldn't know how to quantify your answer even if you did answer. So I'm not going to ask about sports. Not my thing. I don't understand them. I'm terrible at them. And therefore don't take much of an interest in them. Although there are plenty of people out there who enjoy them a great deal. I shan't get in your way. Enjoy away. As best you can in this 2020 world. I know some sports have kind of come back, but they're very different. somehow I thought it would be much more exciting to do this. And perhaps once there's an audience watching, it might be. There are a number of painters and modelers and crafty people out there who do this sort of thing. Some live, some not. They all seem to rather enjoy what they're doing. So I will give it a try. So there's where I'm at on that side. And there's the first side I did with the dark blue. It's kind of hard to see with the ink because it's also blue. But perhaps once I get on to the next color, it will be a little more visible. So what is everybody's favorite YouTube channel? Or what channels do you watch? Why? Is it because of the content they make or their personality? Their subject matter? I find myself subscribing to channels based on personality. I recently subscribed. I don't remember the guy's name. Latino gentleman that was painting, and I just liked his attitude. He was very honest about his outlook on what his quality was and what he was trying to accomplish. And it was just pleasant to listen to his outlook and his way. And he kind of did some modeling as well as painting, some sculpting. Modeling, I guess, could be kind of misconstrued to mean something else, so we'll use the word sculpting. And he didn't claim to be any sort of superhero painter or superhero sculptor. He just knew a couple tricks and wanted to share them. It's kind of the gist of what I got. I haven't watched any of his other videos yet, but the one I did watch, his attitude, his outlook, I said to myself, alright, I want to see more of this attitude. I like to surround myself with positive attitudes. I like to surround myself with intelligent people. So if somebody says something and it goes a little over my head, they might get a subscribe just because I want to learn about what they're talking about, so that I can be smart and understand them next time. I might subscribe to someone just because they make videos about a concept or a topic that I like. There are a few that I have done that on. I'm gonna need to get some counterweights on this thing. Alright. We are just over an hour. So I'm going to pause the stream and take a break. And then probably just keep painting. And we'll be back next time. I think an hour is long enough for a test stream. And hopefully you can tell your friends about this deal and come check it out. Get them to come check it out, and we will be here again in the future. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to call someone you care about and let them know how you feel. I like to end my videos with that. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.